All right, I play casual games. I play competitive games. I am starting to see a surge of in my casual games like Warframe, turn-based, like Pokemon, and in general, you know what I mean? Like stuff, solo games that are really just, it's not a skill issue. It's at your own pace. Warframe, you can argue, is a multiplayer, can be a multiplayer game, but you can also play solo. So that's beside the point. Whereas competitive games like any sports game, any shooter game, you can play League of Legends, Marvel Rivals, Overwatch. I dabbled in some of the competitive games. I've dabbled in a lot of casual games. What this video is really about is why I'm seeing players who are going into these casual games and being competitive about it. Like, why? What's the purpose? It's a casual game. It's at your own pace. Why are you coming to me and telling me how I should play this when I still get it done? So what does it matter if I don't do it your way? Kind of weird, right? I would understand if it's in a competitive game. It's like, hey, you got to do this or you're not going to win. And then it happens, right? And then you say, I told you so. Okay, that's granted. In a competitive game, in a competitive space. And I think we need to start realizing that competitive games are not so much for fun than just, you wouldn't go to the Super Bowl, right? And you just go for you don't go there for the vibes. No, you want to win because otherwise you look like a fool. Everyone gets dogged on if they lose. And that's what happens in competitiveness. That's kind of like talking, and it's like, I feel like the casual players come into this competitive space and they're like, oh, you need to adhere to us. They do, and now we got this mix and match where both competitive players and the casual players are not happy, ever. And it's just weird to see that go into the casual space as well, where, say, I know I referenced Warframe in one of my videos. You can check that video out. Warframe has this system where it's ranking for your profile. It's basically your profile rank. It does not dictate whether or not you have how much you know the game. It just means you spend a lot of time on it. Now, what you do with said time is completely up to you. I thought we all knew this, like that when I come from in the Warframe community, it didn't matter. It's a little unsettling when I see people go online, see these kind of comments, get good, all skill issue, over a casual game. Any game that you're playing by yourself, and it doesn't really matter whether you're good or not, shouldn't be so competitive. I don't understand where this competitiveness is coming from. That's just super toxic. I don't know. You let me know down in the comments of why this keeps occurring. And like, I feel like this is mix and matching, where the competitive players are going from the competitive games, going to the casual games, and the casual gamers are going to the competitive side and expecting, and they're each trying to conform that game to conform to themselves. And what happens is you see the casual people that want the casual part, they start seeing the game competitive and feel kind of overwhelmed. And I think if competitive people just toned down their ego, and casual people have their ego as well. There are some people, I'm not saying this counts for all the people, right? This happens. It shouldn't be happening, but it does. And I know it's going to keep happening. I am just trying to address that it shouldn't be happening as much, because especially on social media, it happens all the time. But casual players, all I ask is, if you're going to go to the competitive space, know that it's not just for fun. You're going into an environment where it's basically football. These are some of these games that you guys are going to, or is it recognized as an e-sport? Whether it's athletic or it's just electronic, you don't go in trying to lose. You don't go in there, oh, at least I had fun. No, people want to get good and better at this. Now, just some people have egos. Yes, ego is a problem in that circle a lot. But my advice is be prepared of going into there. And competitive players, there's some of them that are competitive and they suck. And I understand that. I don't know if this video has any purpose other than to vent about it, because it's something I've noticed, and I feel like it doesn't get addressed enough. My heart is with the devs, because a lot of them are trying to do what's right by the community. Lightning just hit my brain. You are a game dev. Same difference, right? You're a game dev, and you're trying to make a game succeed. You are trying to win. Make this game compete and win. You're trying to win and be better than your competitor. What this means is you're not just making a game for the vibes. No one has made a game for the vibes. They want their game to do well because it's their heart, their passion. They're putting their all into this. You don't go into something like that and expecting vibes. I'm a completely different person when it comes to a competitive game, and I'm a completely different person when it comes to a casual. Competitive games, I don't know what it is about them, but it feels like something's on the line. But that's just me. That's my quick bit on it, on casual and versus competitive. But with that being said, let me know down in the comments of what kind of content you would like to see, and leave a like and let me know down your thoughts. I always reply. Not on time, that might be a little late because I am busy. I have a kid on the way, and let me know and get to you. I'll see you in the comments. Peace.